What's up, everybody? It's Ryan Donnelly from RyanD.com. Check out ComSupport.com for stress, relaxation, immune, and sleep support. Also on RyanD.com, you can do one-on-one coaching. Just sign up for coaching at the top of the page. Today's video, I'm going to talk about changing your thoughts. Now, when you use for a long period of time, or even for up to a year, you can start thinking differently, especially because it's drug induced. Your motivations are different. The drug controls every thought you have. So obviously it's going to snowball into a different lifestyle. And that lifestyle can lead you to, self-destruction, financial destruction, jail or death. All right. So obviously you need to change the way you do things mentally to change the life that you want to live. Now, a lot of authors, self-help people say that if you change the way you think, your life will change. And that is 100% true. You can either look at the positive in a situation or the negative in a situation. If you think positively, you try to figure out, how to fix the problem instead of just complaining about it, you will have a much better outcome, okay? So if you change the way you think, your life will change. And I can't stress this enough because I read about this when I first got clean, and, a lot of self-help stuff for me seemed kind of hocus pocus, and a lot of, it just seemed too good to be true, too simple. But, life is simple if you make it simple. If you think that, you're going to succeed, you will succeed. If you constantly push yourself and not let circumstances control you, you will have a good outcome. For the longest time in my life, I always, I was successful in many areas, but I never went all the way through with it. I would have success for, a year or two, and I would do something to fuck it up, and I would not really face it the way I should. It would always be like, well, what caused this? What outside force made this happen? Because it wasn't me, it wasn't my fault. But in every aspect of my life, looking back, every problem that I've ever had was self-induced. I created that problem with the way that I thought about life. And until I got clean and started reading these books and changed the way I thought about everything, like total overhaul of my life and the way my perception of things. When I overhauled it, things started to happen. My motivations were completely different. It wasn't about succeeding so much as in climbing the scale or the stairs to more money or any of that. It was more about giving back and helping people, and in return you get a reward that is 10 times better than any physical reward or money, toys, anything like that. Nothing can fulfill you like the connection you have with human beings, giving back and feeling what you can do for their life. And that is a total change in perspective, okay? Because I always thought that getting money and working hard and climbing the social ladder was the most important thing. And it's complete bullshit, because it's not. It doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make you successful. In a lot of cases, it just causes more problems for yourself. And when you just sit back and you realize, all right, cars don't mean shit, houses don't mean shit. I mean, obviously you need these things to survive and go to work, but it's not what matters. What matters is your connection with people. So if you change the way you think about life and what your motivations are and what really matters in the grand scheme of things, your whole overhaul, your whole personality will change. And people will start to, they'll be connected with you. You're almost like a magnet, because the positivity, even if people are in a bad place, yes, they look at other people that are doing well. And if you're in a bad place, you're going to hate on them. It's just the way it is. I used to hate on people all the time when I was in a bad place, because it wasn't about them. It was about me. I was upset with myself. And instead of looking at myself and figuring out what was wrong with me, I looked at them and tried to figure out what was wrong with them, but they were doing the right thing in their life. They were happy. And I couldn't stand seeing other people happy. And I'm being honest here. Until I got clean and started to think differently and say, you know what, good for them. All right? And when you can actually be happy for other people, then you have a clean mind. Yes, you can be clean, but you can still have a dirty mind. You can still be a dry drunk, as they call them. because you're not happy for other people. You want to, when you get to a point in life where you're clean and you're happy with life, your motivations are pure, you'll be happy for people succeeding and having a family and, you know, doing well. Because your motivation is not to be better than anybody else. You're just going to be a better version of yourself, and, you know, love takes over your life. Sounds corny, it's the truth. All right, so change the way you think, change your thoughts, change your life, change your mind, and, you know, fruitful things will start to happen to you. And what I mean by fruitful is, you know, things that matter. You might have a child, you might meet the love of your life, you might, you know, just be happy with whatever job you're doing every day because it's what you love to do. Instead of living a mundane life and trying to chase something that's never going to make you happy. Because a lot of people, me included for a long time, I would always be like, I'll be happy if I reach this goal. And I'll be happy if I make this amount of money. I'll be happy if I get this toy. And then once you get what you were after, yes, you're happy for yourself, but then you're on to the next thing. You're never totally content with just like your life. And until you can be content with what you have, you're never going to be happy. So take a look around at your life, be, you know, grateful for what you do have, and believe me, your whole aspect and whole perspective will change. Okay? That's it for today. And like I said before, check out comsport.com, check out ryand.com, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.